heaven, the world where we're living now, and the underworld, guys, okay? To believe in 13 gods in the sky and 9 gods in the underworld. And they used to pray for many, many gods, like the god of rain, fire, wind, fertility, for example. And here you can see the example of these 3 different worlds, guys. You have the pyramid that is going to the sky, okay? So being on top of the pyramid, you are in the sky, okay, in heaven. And then the Mayans, they built this ladder to go to hell, guys. Take a look of the skulls over there. Can you see? Okay. This is the representation of going to the underworld, guys. Can you see there's a symbol over there in the middle, like with a cross, with a circle, that represent the color yellow for the Mayans, and yellow is south for the Mayan people. And then you're coming to the ball game, guys. Take a look at this.
Okay. Oh, right.
So the ball game, guys, is the opposite of a pyramid. If you want to pray to the gods of the underworld, well, you're gonna do the opposite, and a structure that is going down instead of something that is going up. So the Mayans, they used to believe that this is the place to offer things to the underworld, guys. The rings. Can you see the rings, guys? The rings represent the sunset, guys. The sun going to the underworld, because they used to believe that the sun is gonna die and it's gonna transform in a jaguar, and it's gonna fight to the evilness of the underworld, and it's gonna reborn again in a sunrise, guys. That's the religious that they used to have, guys, in here. Now it's completely different. They don't believe in that anymore. But the rings, they represent the sun going to the underworld, guys, okay? And everything here was a ritual, an athletic ritual between life and death, guys. Here's where you're gonna sacrifice things to keep the gods happy, guys. Let me show you. They used to play this, and they used to dress and prepare for this, guys. Okay, I don't know if you have heard about the ball game, guys.
Yeah, it's a solid rubber ball.
Very dangerous. People died all the time.
So they used to hit the ball with their hips, with their knees, with their elbow, okay? And they used to wear like beautiful crowns, and they used to wear belts to kick the ball, all right? And the purpose was to pass the ball through the ring. If you can do that, the match is over and you win the match, okay? Most of the games never finish with passing the ball through the ring, but if you hit the ring, the surface of the ring, you can collect points and eventually defeat the other team. But this was more like a ritual, not a sport. There was not like a championship of Mayans versus Aztecs. No, it was completely a ceremonial for the gods, and the rulers in here, they used to do a peanut sacrifice, guys, okay? We're gonna see the peanut sacrifice description over there in the wall of this ball game, guys. But they used to use the bone of the stingrays, and they used to pinch down there, and the penis is the symbol of fertility of human beings. And if you want to ask fertility with rain to your town, well, the leaders, they need to sacrifice their own fertility to the gods, okay? So Mayans, they used to have this duality, like the yin and yang, guys. Life, death, sun, moon, light, darkness. So they always used to believe in this duality, guys. So a sacrifice is a perfect example. That's why they used to do a lot of sacrifice because killing something is gonna bring life to you, guys. That was the mentality. So the Mayans, they struggled for many years to offer things to the gods, so the gods can give us this, you know, life, nature, animals, agriculture, all right? So in comparing the Catholic religions with the Mayans, Catholics have like a debt, you know, sorry, Catholics have sins, all right? You have sins, you go with the priest, you say all your sins, and then you're good again, and you need to behave your whole life to go to heaven. For the Mayans, we don't have sins, we have a debt to the gods, okay? We need to feed the gods, we need to continually offer things to the gods so we can be alive in this jungle, guys. Okay, so that was the purpose, and the ball game was the place for that, the place to offer things to the gods. So this was like the Colosseum for the Mayans, and they used to do this ritual to provide all these offering to the gods. And they used to, the religious people, they used to climb this place. Can you see the steps over there, guys? They used to climb over there, and can you see the platform above the rings?
Yeah.
Well, over there, you are in the world of living. You are not in the underworld. And the people used to watch the game from that platform, and then there was a team of 2 versus 2 playing the game in the hole, guys, not in the ramps. And the purpose is to pass the ball in the hole, to kick the ball to the rings, guys. Okay, you cannot climb the ramps. Okay, it was a really complicated ritual, and all the kings, they need to be ball players. So this is a ritual for high-class people only, guys, okay? Then these start to evolve because Mayans, they used to play this for more than 3,000 years. They have found this even in Puerto Rico, guys, okay? They're in Belize, they're all over. And the first thing that the Europeans start to destroy was this. When the Europeans arrived here in the 1500s, they start to destroy all the ball courses, okay? This is also an entronization process. If a ruler wants to become a king, he needs to show to the people, to the priests, to the bishops, that he can do the sacrifice and he can sustain a city, okay, with this offering.